Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. A high fastball is in there. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Kiermaier aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Jonathan Schoop. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground to short. To his right, Reese. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike as he waves through a knuckle. The windup and the 0-1. And an annoying knuckleball ping-ponging past his swing for a strike. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Rendon's got to get rid of it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, number 13. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman.
He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. The 1-0. A little bouncer.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. high in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. 1 out. Into the box. Now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Striding in, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
1-1 the count now. Very high, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
The 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Yelich, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yelich is running. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Wright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Giancarlo.
Chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little tapper. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Martinez.
A bouncer up the middle. Scope has it. And quickly there are 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Center fielder.
Eckersley gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Popped high in the air. Number 13 is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he's surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brooks Robinson.
A ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. The throw down to first, 1 away. So striding forward now, Pee Wee Reese. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Realmuto. But no chance to recover. Eckersley is on at first after the strikeout. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Bellinger shading to his right. 1 down. In now, Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at. Bat, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. picked him up. Bellinger in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now in the box, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, number 13.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. That winds up foul. Hit down the line at first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Standing in, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard up the middle. Scope is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Stephen Wright. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Stephen Wright.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Eckersley's ready. 1-0 on its way. Swings through the slider there.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Bellinger backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second. Morgan loves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Martinez is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number two. Here now the 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses again, ball three.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. In now is Anthony Rendon. For two. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Bellinger rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. In is Christian Yelich, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Digging in to try it again, Pee Wee Reese. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knuckleball that dances right over. D. Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get him out.
1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Popped him up. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready once again, Stephen Wright, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a bunt attempt here. Robinson gonna have to hurry, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. Striding in once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Kiermaier is off at first with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, number 13. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Digging in once again, Joe Morgan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quick. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. 1-0 count. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Stanton. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. In now is Anthony Rendon from the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with two quick outs. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Swing, and he missed that time. It's 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. First pitch on its way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So coming to the plate, Brooks Robinson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, JT Realmuto, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Morgan is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stephen Wright. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Little dribbler down the line. But it gets fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Coming to the plate now, Pee Wee Reese. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Ken Griffey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. On the ground up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. In there, strike 1.
textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Talk about having to hit two different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So digging in now, number 13. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete are into the box now. Kevin Kiermaier. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one gone to start the night. Stepping in, Starling Marte. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Hit to short. Machado is there. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. One away. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harper.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Lifted down the line in left. Marte on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Grounded to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Cody
4-1.
Bellinger.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Standing in, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. In now, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 2-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-1 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Speared on the dive. Oh, but he beats it out. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Judge at second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. So here now's the pitcher, Yu Darvish, who's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Trout. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready now, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's running in there. Now the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz. And they're runners at the corners now. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Back goes Trout to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to center field. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hard hit ball to second. Reynolds brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Harold Reynolds as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And a step off. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
3-0 to him now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Harper over at second. Trout on at first with 2 down. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cody Bellinger goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Anthony Rendon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spin. On it there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yu Darvish, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses. 2-1. Three and 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now batting, Christian Yelich. A base hit in his first trip.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping in and ready for it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken to throw. Throw won't get him. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. The pitcher, Drew Pomeranz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he's safe. Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here's a high pop-up. Reynolds is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready for another chance, Harold Reynolds, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Marte. One down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Manny Machado. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home fifth. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ground ball right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! In now is Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him on the way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
This is line to left. And this is a fair ball heading out toward the 330 sign. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Now pitching, Tommy Keenan.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Canely has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty D, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
2-0 now. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the 2-1. Hit to first. Bellinger's got it. One there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1. Pedro Alvarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24.
Tyler Lyons takes over here with the runner at first.
Now pitching, Tyler Lyons.
Popped high in the air. Bellinger has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brad Hand is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start it.
Brad Hand.
From the stretch. Changeup in for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's safe.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. The next 3-2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Lyons. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Rhys Hoskins. Will grab it.
Now pitching, Nate Jones.
Justin Smoke will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A.J. Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Counts even at 2-2 to Harold Reynolds.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. DeYoung onto the grass, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Scope, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's in there for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He doubled his last time through. 1-0 the count. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Harper will get there, and he puts. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Rendon has it. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Slider's in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. In is Christian Yelich.
Leading off for New York, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Judge is under it. 1 out. Ready now, JT Realmuto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3. The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tony Watson. That's lifted the other way out to left. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's a strike. And there's ball 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. So here now is the Justin Smoke will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Murphy, base runner at first with 1 out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one. Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look. In now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx. The first pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. On, he pops it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. There to take it is Marte for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Marte, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now in the box, Miguel Sano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Right side.
Kiermaier.
And he is out on the tag. Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Check swing grounder to the right side. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Striding in, Jonathan Scope. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Missed with a breaking ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian McCann. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Brian McCann.
Pomeranz has his target. Here he comes 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis Solarte.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Center fielder number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts the... So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. The 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Swing and a foul tip, but McCann is able to hold on as they get the swinging strikeout. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. A ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike one. Rendon can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Anthony Rendon goes down for the second out in the bottom half. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the fourth at any base here with 2 away. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Kiermaier.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Kiermaier's running. That's a strike to throw down. Behind the runner to second. Pomerantz, the runner at third. Kiermaier at second with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble ranging back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. They are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich on the move. He's there and records the first out. Striding into the box, Mark Trumbo. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and foul, though it had the home run distance. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Cody Bellinger, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
Counts 1-0.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung. He reached on a single in his first try. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Ground ball right side. Scope ranging deep into the hole. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lays off 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-0 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. In is Christian Yelich. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Into the box, JT Realmuto. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a high pop-up. Pedroia is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Drew Pomeranz, fresh off a bases-clearing double his last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. Scooped up. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Trumbo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Scope has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A ball and a strike now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. And there goes the no-hitter. Here's Mark Trumbo now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Right there for strike 1. Pomeranz sets. Here it is on 0-1. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Here's the 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. 1-1. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Yelich on at first, nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Yelich is running. Another 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. They'll try it again from first. Sent on the ground out to second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Digging in once again, Drew Pomeranz. And they're runners at the corners now. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. A man at third with 1 away. Bounce it to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit in the air to shallow center. DeYoung onto the grass. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. This is line to left. Gamble is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. And quickly, there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit back up the middle. Pedroia to his right. He has it. On to first, and they don't. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Ian Happ. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope is there. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a